طيارة موت ولا بتنجم مني.
Welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning, and we're sure it's going to be a very high intensity game. The captain has opted to bat first after winning the toss. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. Bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Well, the captain has been very smart with the bowling changes. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a six. struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Delivery almost unplayable.
महंगा पिज्जा अब हमारे बीच नहीं रहा because you can now get pizzas for just 99 rupees with free delivery on Swiggy.
Batsman losing his concentration there. That's gone high. Good shot for a single. To get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. I'll tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Looks like good batting form. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Oh, that's pick up. And straight into the crowd for a six. Spinner brought into the attack. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Up in the air. Well bowled. That's it. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Smart bowling according to the field set. In the air. Got him, that's the stunner, out for a duck. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Close-in fielders should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot there. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat.
Stay away from my wife.
She likes me more.
This isn't fair. You'll regret this. I'll get my revenge. It's time to start a new life.
Yeah.
Spinner brought back from the other end. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's in the air. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, he's lost that one. That's huge. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Yeah, that's very close, but the umpire says not out. decides not to take the review. Bowlers can actually get extra pounds by bowling cutters on this pitch. Now how close is that one? Bit of hesitation there resulted in a run out. Wasn't a great call either. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks for the catch. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Squeeze single there. Good running. Leg bias, says umpire. Runs at it to the team's total. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Found the gap beautifully and that races away to the boundary again. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Good shot for a single. Excellent running between the wickets. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Good effort by the fielder. interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's high in the air. Good shot for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what you call a long distance deposit. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Hammered away for four. Good placement. Will he take him on again? Let's see.
अगर मारेगा तो then
Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. I'll tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Well, that's cool. The bowler thinks he's out. Looks very tight. Decision goes to the third umpire. Decision goes to the third umpire. And yes, he gets his man. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. He looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion.
मैं तुम्हें चुनौती देता हूँ कि इस ऐप को सिर्फ 10 सेकंड के लिए खोलो, बस 10 सेकंड। लेकिन ध्यान रहे कि तुम अकेले हो, किसी को अपनी स्क्रीन मत देखने देना। यह ऐप तुम्हें अपनी पसंद के वीडियो डाउनलोड करने और देखने देता है।
कभी वो करूँ कभी
Spinner brought back from the other end. Impressed by the field sets, by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Turned away for a single. Bowling, that is top class bowling. fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. It's a great joy for the bowlers to see the stumps castle in that way. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. It's in the gap. They will look for some extra runs here. That's an excellent throw. Very good running between the wickets. You really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Well placed into the gap, possible too.
मैं तुम्हें चुनौती देता हूँ कि इस ऐप को सिर्फ 10 सेकंड के लिए खोलो, बस 10 सेकंड। लेकिन ध्यान रहे कि तुम अकेले हो, किसी को अपनी स्क्रीन मत देखने देना। यह ऐप तुम्हें अपनी पसंद के वीडियो
Spinner back, I think that's a good move. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. That's the beauty, the batsman had to play at that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Very important to keep wickets in hand because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That's gone high. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Looks like he enjoys pace on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Was a moral victory for the bowler. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. That ball deserved a boundary. must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. That was a stunning shot. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Hammered away for four. Good placement. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, beats the edge and the batsman's played all around that one. Last ball coming up. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest.
I don't see him often. And it's a great place for a water tower. Don't you think, None of get too fast either, so it does look a fly. Yep, that's probably a good call. Sounds good, baby.
The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a two if they run well. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. Batsman losing his concentration there. Turned away for a single. Bowler has overstepped, no ball. Get ready for the free hit now. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. He looks in good touch. The batting team is managing a good run rate, that's for sure. Very good running between the wickets. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game.
मैं तुम्हें चैलेंज देती हूँ, बस 5 मिनट के लिए इस ऐप को खोलकर देखो। यहाँ से तुम जितने चाहो उतने वीडियो डाउनलोड
The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze single there, good running. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight.
मैं तुम्हें चुनौती देता हूँ कि इस ऐप को सिर्फ 10 सेकंड के लिए खोलो, बस 10 सेकंड। लेकिन ध्यान रहे कि तुम अकेले हो, किसी को अपनी स्क्रीन मत देखने देना। यह ऐप तुम्हें अपनी पसंद के वीडियो डाउनलोड करने और देखने देता है, जो सीधे तुम्हारे फोन में सेव हो जाते हैं ताकि तुम उन्हें कभी भी देख सको, पूरी तरह मुफ्त। बस ऐप इंस्टॉल करो और खोलो, लेकिन तब खोलना जब आसपास कोई न हो, फिर तुम्हें समझ आएगा क्यों।
Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot for a single. No one at fine leg. Bowler needs to stay away from the pads. Change in angle. Bowler coming over the wicket. Masterful batting. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a single here? Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Turned away for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well.
Please, I want to play cricket now. Maybe we can't play cricket on the plane. Attention passengers.
And the batting power play comes to an end. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Point fielder is placed. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Batsmen have more singles on offer with the field spread out. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. Excellent running between the wickets. Well bowled and equally well played. No ball called. That's on all set to cash in on this free hit. catch, but of a free hit though. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. No ball called. That's an all set to cash in on this free hit. That's high in the air. Turned away for a single.
मैं तुम्हें चैलेंज देती हूँ, बस 5 मिनट के लिए।
Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Bowler has overstepped, no ball.
गाइस देख सकते हैं आप बिल्कुल
Get ready for the free hit now. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Good shot for a single. Good shot, but cannot get it past the fielder.
कहाँ पे देख रहे हैं सही एक बात वो नहीं तुम खेल रहे हैं।
It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match.
बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं भाई फिर तो भाई नहीं
Turned away for a single.
हमारे नाम को बॉलर नहीं है, हम लाते अपने को बॉलर दे यहाँ सीधा रेखा जा है वापस पिन जाए यहाँ सी कटा है यहाँ सी कटा था यहाँ सी ये बहुत कटा रहा यहाँ सी यहाँ सी यहाँ सी यहाँ सी समझो देखा तो का 6 मारा वो देख कहीं
Very good running between the wickets.
नहीं मारा
expected by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Squeeze single there, good running. Came around quickly to cover the throw.
हाँ भाई साहब तुम्हारा तो आता है हमने एक दिन से खेल रहे कोई नहीं ये में IPL में बाकी वो वाले में तो कही सकता है हर गति में खेल लगती है
Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? That looks close. Big appeal. Slide picks up.
हम
But
भी
I
यार
think he's
ऐसा
back
कहा
in.
दें हमें भी यार ऐसा नहीं दे रहे हैं सब बाहर जाने का दिया रसले
मैं तुम्हें चैलेंज देती हूँ बस 5 मिनट
देख हम अपने बॉलर को ले जाएंगे
Well,
हमारा
the captain
बॉलर
has decided taking the pace of the
हमारा
ball
बॉलर
is a good way to go.
हमारा देखते हैं कटनाई
Change in angle. Bowler coming over the wicket.
शुद्ध सिंपल बॉल डाला था
Lovely bowling and a good leave too.
तुम जब तक बगैर नहीं छूट रहे हम तो भाई भाई नहीं करते एक आध दिन में
In the channel again, and the batsman doesn't fiddle with it.
साइड में
Good laying downside off, and the batsman leaves it alone.
देख रहे दीदी निकालना ही आता है हमारी गेंद निकलने लगी तो भाग जाए
Well placed into the gap, possible too. That looks close. Slide picks up, but I think he's back in. The umpire thinks otherwise. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here?
ये तो यार
Good shot for a single. You need to try and make them work really hard for each run. This kind of a fielding effort is really not going to help them. Turned away for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game.
मैं तुम्हें चैलेंज देती हूँ
बल्ली से बल्ली पूरी शकल दिखा रही शकल चालू कर लो हुए
मोबाइल है हमारा नगु भाई गरम हो गया
Pace bowler now into the attack. There is a little bit of the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single. plate, but straight to the fielder though. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Very good running between the wickets. Excellent running between the wickets. Squeeze single there, good running. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Oh, that was beyond. Slight mix up, but I think he's back in. The umpire thinks otherwise.
मैं तुम्हें चैलेंज देती हूँ.
Excellent running between the wickets. Good shot for a single. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Well placed into the gap, possible too. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. Oh, has he got him? Loud appeal, the batsman looks in trouble. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. You really need to be on your toes at this level while fielding. Turned away for a single. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Very good running between the wickets.
बेटा रन में छोटा है, इतनी मेहनत से बैटिंग कर रहा है क्या? भैया बट्टा इसको वो हटा रहा है क्या?
It'll be interesting to see what pace he'll bowl at. Decided to bowl that from round the wicket. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here?
ऐसा नहीं है देरी नहीं फंसी।
Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Well placed into the gap, possible too. There is a little bit of the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Good shot for a single. Missing his line there, wide signal. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets.
अभी मुफ्त में एशियाई फिल्में देखें रोजा।
Spinner back, I think that's a good move. Good shot for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Turned away for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good length, and he covers up the defense. I feel the ball should be around that good length area more. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Squeeze single there, good running. Looks like he couldn't judge the pace of the ball. He's lost this one completely. Last ball coming up. That's an excellent throw. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've won the victory.
Não tem não. Tem que dar uma para o treino.